The football world is rallying with overwhelming support and compassion for one of its most talented and beloved players. Cody Gakpo, the Dutch forward who has become a household name for Liverpool and the Netherlands national team, has faced one of the most devastating personal tragedies a parent can endure. During the World Cup, Gakpo was forced to mourn the loss of his young son, a heartbreaking event that has left fans across the globe grieving alongside him and wondering how he could continue to play at such a critical moment in his career. The news emerged that Gakpo's son passed away, and the football community has been flooded with messages of support, sympathy, and love for a man who has been forced to carry the weight of unimaginable pain while representing his country on the world's biggest stage. Cody Gakpo was not just another football player. He was a young man who had spent years building himself into the kind of athlete the world had never seen. He was born on May 7, 1999, in Eindhoven, Netherlands, and from the very beginning he was drawn to the world of football, to the sport that defined his life and his career. He didn't start out as a World Cup star. He didn't become an overnight sensation. He started as a young boy in Eindhoven who loved football, who practiced every day, and who believed that he could make it to the highest level. He was not the kind of player who needed to be the loudest or the most aggressive to win. He was the kind of player who could win by being smarter, by being more precise, and by being more patient than everyone else. That was why he became a star, and that was why fans fell in love with him. His breakthrough to professional fame came in 2022, when he was selected for the Netherlands national team squad for the World Cup in Qatar, and he quickly established himself as one of the most talented and consistent players in the tournament. He was known for his speed, his technical ability, and his knack for finding the gap in the defense that no one else could see. He was not the kind of player who needed a shout to be heard. He didn't need to make grand gestures to be remembered. He just needed to be present, to be real, and to be honest in the way that only a true athlete can be. That was why he became a star, and that was why fans fell in love with him. The personal tragedy that struck Cody Gakpo during the World Cup was the loss of his young son, a heartbreaking event that left the entire football community stunned and grieving. The news came that Gakpo had been forced to mourn the death of his child, and the football world responded with a wave of support, sympathy, and love for a man who had been forced to carry the weight of unimaginable pain while representing his country on the world's biggest stage. The loss of a child is one of the most devastating things a parent can endure, and it is something that cuts deeper than any injury, any defeat, or any loss a player can face on the field. For Gakpo, this was not just a moment of grief. It was a moment of resilience, of courage, and of the kind of strength that comes not from the body, but from the heart. For fans, Cody Gakpo's journey through this tragedy is a reminder of the power of love, of the depth of human pain, and of the kind of resilience that defines great athletes. He has not given up. He has not let the news of his son's death define him. Instead, he has chosen to keep playing, to keep fighting, and to keep representing his country with the same courage, the same determination, and the same spirit that defined his entire career. The road ahead will be harder, but Cody Gakpo has always been built for hard roads. He has always been built for the long fight. If you've been following Cody Gakpo's journey, if you've been worried about his loss, or if you've been moved by the way he has fought through setbacks in the past, take a moment to acknowledge his effort and his resilience. Please like this video, and if you enjoy updates and stories about the athletes we follow, consider subscribing to this channel. Together, we can keep watching, keep hoping, and keep supporting players like Cody Gakpo as they fight their way through one match at a time.